Welcome to Flashpoint. Fire is happening, and we have to stop it. This is with the what's it called? Dangerous structures. Extreme danger. That's the one. Extreme danger expansion. Also with a custom expansion of point of interest cards. So instead of drawing the normal victims, there'll be a variety of different victims or false alarms in there that we're going to have to save or let perish. As a group, we decide who goes first.
You.
Okay, I will go first. I am the rescue specialist right now, so I will use my free movement action to get into there. And then I'm thinking I can just... Oh, I guess I can just go through the door. Another free action to go over there. I was going to chop through the wall. And then it costs 1 to open the door. Normally you get 4 action points, but I get 3 free movement action points. So I'll move there as well. As my third movement action point, I open the door, which costs 1, so I have 3 more action points remaining. I will move to the point of interest, flip it over, even though that's meaningless for us, and we'll draw our first point of interest card, which is Connor. So we'll mark him as the male token. So then I am going to... I have 2 movement left, but I am now carrying Connor. I could treat him, but I need a medic for that. So me and Connor are going to move over this way as my last 2 action points, and that's my turn. Then the fire has a turn. We roll the dice for smoke. And it's on 5 and 6, which is here, okay? So smoke would appear there, but because it's next to fire, smoke next to fire turns into fire, but nothing explodes, especially not the car, because that would be dangerous and horrible. It's your turn.
I'll go 1, 2, 3.
You need a POI card. You have Donovan. Donovan is unconscious. He costs 2 action points to carry, and he cannot be treated by a medic. He is untreatable. And that's what marker. Female marker.
So I have 1 more left. With that, I might as well see if this is a person.
You're going to do your imaging?
Yeah.
Because you're the imaging technician?
Yes.
Alright. It is a hazmat. Explosive material. Explodes when in contact with fire.
So you should go take care of that.
Yeah, and we can actually, instead of marking it like that, we can replace it as a hazmat. And then we would have to resolve for another PR. 1 and 2 get a smoke.
No, that's the POI.
No, you do the event 5 first. 1 and 2 get a smoke, and then for your POI, 1 and 4.
In the bathroom.
I guess we can just, we'll keep them face down so we know we're not been there. Smart. I need different, I need A, B, C markers for this really. That'd be really useful.
Your turn.
My turn. So I get free movement, so I'm going to use 2 of those to carry
Donovan.
Connor. You have
I'm
Donovan.
Donovan.
And then I'm going to use 1 and my action, or 1 of my actions to carry Connor to there. So then I got 3 actions left. It's hard to keep track of those in Flashpoint.
I know, I hate that.
Me too. So I use 2 of my 3, and then I got 3 normal remaining, so I use 2 of those to carry Connor to the ambulance. Connor is saved.
How many do we need to save?
Saved. Because there we need to save 7.
Jesus.
And there's 10 in the deck, and 5 non-believers, including the hazmat. So then I got 1 more left. I'm going to go to there. And then I will roll the dice. We will resolve some fire, which is at 2 and 4, which is there. And then we'll replace another POI to replace Connor, which is at 1 and 2, but that's smoke. So it will go to there, I believe, because it can't sit in smoke. Where did my little Connor marker go? There it is. Oh, I guess we saved them.
Take away.
Boop. There. There. Your turn.
I have a lot of victims over here.
Yeah, you should deal with those. Sounds like you need a rescue specialist.
I'm gonna start going in here. Because then I can put the ambulance here and bring them all out that way.
Okay.
Because I can't bring an ambulance there, right?
No,
So...
but you could walk them down the path. There'd be a lot of carrying to do.
Yeah, exactly. So 1.
Mm-hmm. To open the door.
2. Do I have to... I do it adjacent, right?
Yeah.
2.
But it's going to turn to fire at the end of your turn if you're not careful.
I can take it away.
Yeah, that's what you're going to do.
3. 4.
Okay.
If I blow off, I'm going to be real pissed off. 1 and 5.
1 and 5 gets a little smoky.
Fire in the bathroom! Oh, no.
Alright. So that's back to me. I feel like the garage area should be taken care of a little bit. I may go change my role. So I can be somebody who can take care of the fire quite easily. Because if that car blows up, we're kind of screwed.
Mm-hmm. Is there one that gets free extinguished?
Yes. There is, but he also only gets 3 action points normal. That's not too bad.
The generalist gives you 5 points.
Yeah. It's either 6, but only use half of them for extinguishing, or use a generalist and have just 1 less action point, but I can use them for whatever. I think I'll be the generalist.
You have to go to the fire truck.
I know. 1, 2, and then crew changes 2. So I become the generalist.
You should have just used the deck gun.
That would have been smart too.
You could use it next turn.
I could. Swap out my little figure, and then we'll resolve for some fire. 5 and 2 becomes smoky. And it's your turn.
Okay. 1, 2, 3. I need a flip.
It's a rabbit.
Oh, Jesus.
What type marker is it? Mail marker?
Yeah.
So your rabbit there. 1 action point to attempt to catch. You roll a d6. On a 1, the animal runs north, which will be this way. Runs east on 2, south on 3, west on 4. 5 or 6, it cannot run. The animal is caught. Once caught, you do not roll again. 1 action point to carry. So if you want to spend 1 action point, you could attempt to catch it.
I used my last action to turn that to smoke.
Alright.
Because I can't do anything if there's fire there. I can't move.
The fire can actually trap the rabbit.
Oh. Yeah, but I kind of need to. That's the only way out.
Gotcha.
That was close.
1 and 4 becomes smoky. That's the
not
wrong 1 and 4. You want this one?
Can smoke go there?
Yeah, smoke can go there.
Well, geez.
Alright.
I'm bombarded with victims over here.
Yeah, you got quite a bit.
I have to catch a freaking rabbit. This is not an elephant.
He's the garage rabbit. They call him Chucky.
Chucky the rabbit.
Chucky
what
the
even
rabbit.
is that place? The cafeteria?
Yeah, he was eating some bacon.
Rabbits don't eat bacon.
Rabbits eat whatever they want, they're rabbits.
Rabbits don't eat meat.
How do you know?
Because they're herbivores.
You ever seen a rabbit with blood dripping down its fur?
No. Have you?
Yeah.
Well, then you're...
Chucky is a scary rabbit.
He's cute.
He's gonna eat you if you're not careful.
He's got no eyes.
No, I know. So when he eats meat, you can't see
Your
it.
turn.
You can't tell the difference between a carrot and
Yes, you can.
a leg.
When he tastes blood, he stops eating.
He likes it. This carrot is nice and juicy. What's going on?
It's your turn. Use the deck gun.
Yeah, I need to do that. How much is it? 4 action points? Holy man. Okay, I'm going to fire the deck gun.
You should have become the...
Yeah, I don't want to be smarter. Fire the deck gun, so it's going to land somewhere in this area. That's a 1 on the red, so we need to flip that to the 6. And a 7, so that's fine. It would fire there, which would do absolutely bugger all. And because I'm not the driver, I can reroll it.
Good job.
Thanks. Roll fire. 5 and 8. Okay. Fine. Just a little smoky. Smoky, hasn't it? We don't need any victims, so now it's your turn.
Okay, I'm going to try and catch the rabbit.
Alright, so 1 action point to
What
attempt.
dice do I roll? I have to spend an action point?
You have to spend an action, then you roll the d6.
6.
So it's caught.
Yes!
You have a rabbit.
So that's 1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Sweet. Rabbit is out. Call the ambulance!
Call the rabbit.
Can I have the thing?
Yeah, I guess so.
1 and 3. Oh, Jesus. Okay, I rolled a hotspot, it makes it fire, right?
No. You just have to roll again. So you place...
Wait, no, I'm doing the wrong thing again. It's here.
Oh. There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
1 and 3. Whew! That's a better one.
Slightly. Should I attempt to fire the deck gun again, or should I just walk in and take care of the fire normally?
Up to you.
I'm just going to walk in and take care of fire normally. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I will save my 5th action point. That's 5 and 2. 5 and 2 becomes fire. Smoke plus extra smoke is fire.
How do I call the ambulance?
You just use the drive action. That's 2 action points.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Donna, rabbit is saved.
Yay!
I don't know where to put this.
Get back to me.
I saved a rabbit. I'm a hero. Screw the people, I saved a rabbit. So 8 and 5.
4.
Oh, thank God.
8 and 4, that makes an explosion here. So I get a damage marker there, a damage marker there, a damage marker there. The explosion will fire in this direction, go through this fire, and create a damage marker there.
No new fire.
No new fire. Overall, not a terrible explosion, because we haven't had any damage markers getting placed yet. So that's not bad. Good job.
And that's your area. That is not my
You need to
problem.
roll for a
Oh
rabbit.
yeah. I don't want another rabbit.
3 and 7 gets a victim, and we don't know what it is yet. Alright, I will spend my free action point and one of my... Oh no, let's just spend my normal action points first. So 1, 2, 3.
I don't have free action points.
I have my 4, 5. I guess I'll just save for nothing. Oh no, I got this one which I save. I'm not saving. Another one. Gotcha. Okay. Then when I roll for fire. 5 and 6. God damn it. Okay, we're good.
So 1, 2, 3, 4.
I declare what?
That was a great turn. 2 and 4.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shiz it.
So, this becomes smoke because we roll for smoke, but it's adjacent to fire, so it becomes fire. Then, it's on a hazmat, so that hazmat explodes. So fire appears here, here, damage marker here. Then fire is going to blast out in this direction through this fire, create fire here. The hazmat gets removed, but a hotspot gets placed in its place.
A new hotspot or one of those?
One of those hotspots gets placed in its place. As far as I remember. Let's go with that. Why not? It's going to be difficult with these random cards anyway, so let's do it that way. Yeah, good job.
Thanks.
My turn? You can deal with that.
I'm getting these people out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus my one that I saved. It's 6. Get rid of all that. I'm going to roll for some more fire. 3 and 8. Oh, Jesus. So there's an explosion here, which will cause damage to this wall. It will blast out in this direction, cause damage to this wall. It will blast out in this direction, go through this destroyed wall, and cause fire here. Then go in this direction, at which point it hits the fireproof door, or blast-proof door. So we roll this. On a 1 to 3, it jams. On a 4 to 6, it's fine. It's a 4. On the 4 to 6, it jams. It was the other way around. So it's now a jammed door and cannot be opened, has to be chopped through.
That's fine. We don't need that
We'll
spot.
just lock that cupboard away and let
You
it...
should get that hazmat.
Yeah. Oh. It's a little late for that. So now we need to resolve this, because this smoke is now next to this fire because of the hole in the wall. So this becomes fire, which then blows up this. So fire appears here, damage appears here and here, fire blasts through all these holes, appears over here, a hotspot gets placed here in place of the hazmat, and then because of my first roll was the hotspot space, we roll again.
Wow, you suck at this game!
4 and 3. There's no hotspot there, so that's a plus. But we do now place a hotspot there because it's the end of my hotspot chain. That is going to cause a damage
blows up a
marker here.
hazmat.
It's okay. A damage marker there. It's going to blast through to that door, which will block it. It's fine, not jammed.
Then it blows up the hazmat.
And then it's going to go here. Alright, this door's open. This hazmat will turn into a hotspot. Then it's going to blast in this direction, cause fire here, fire here, fire here, and then blast in this direction against the door again, which jams.
Yeah, you can take care of that.
I think all in all, that was rather successful. For the fire.
For who? Uh-huh. Okay. I think you should fire the deck gun over there.
I think that's what I'm going to do, yes.
I'm gonna get this lady out.
She's had 2 explosions against that door. She's leaning
Actually,
against
it's a man. And
Oh, it's Donovan.
He's unconscious. So 1, 2, 3. And with my last one, I'm gonna see if that's
Image that? Okay. It is a giraffe.
A giraffe.
A giraffe. A giraffe is in the smoky bathroom.
Why is there a giraffe in the bathroom of a garage?
He's friends with the rabbit.
Yo, am I in the freaking petting zoo? Like, what the hell's happening right now? Why do I have to catch all these freaking animals?
He's friends with the rabbit. Don't diss Fred.
Fred the giraffe?
Fred the giraffe. He's friends with Chucky, the rabbit. You saved Chucky, now save Fred. Go catch the giraffe. He's in the bathroom, he can't run far.
He can't run anywhere, the door is closed. He's trapped. So 6 and 6. That is a hazmat.
But it just becomes smoke.
Thank God.
Everything is okay.
Your turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm making a beeline to the fire truck. I heard all the explosions in the opposite room. Oh my God!
That whole room is like on fire.
And it's all has hotspots. 1 and 6.
That's fine.
Just smoke. Yeah, we're good. Because you got a victim under you.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna get Donovan out before I go back for the giraffe. A frightened giraffe.
I'd be frightened if I was in a smoky bathroom.
2 and oh crap.
2 and 8. Alright.
Exploded.
Fine. Damage there. Damage there. Damage.
The door gets blown off.
Yeah,
right?
the door will get blown off. And damage will appear there. These windows, by the way, can only take 1 damage. Okay.
We only have 4 damage markers left.
I know.
Maybe I should forget about the victims and help you take out the fire.
I think so. Fred can wait.
After I get Donovan out.
Well, at the end of the day, Fred cannot flash over. Unless we roll 1-4, that's the only thing that's going to kill Fred. Fred's fine.
We can lose 3.
I'm going to go 1, 2. Yeah, but then I'm just going to end my turn anyway. I'll end my turn regardless. So I'll change my role to the driver.
How much does it cost to change your role?
2.
Oh.
Change my role to the driver. Which means I need to take this little guy. There we go. And we'll roll for some more fire. 5 and 8. 8's always a little bad number. It's also a hotspot, but we're going to get damage here and here. Damage here. No damage here because the window, it can only take 1 damage. That's resolved, I think. Yeah. We've got 1 damage marker left.
We are toast.
Because of the hotspot, we got to roll again.
This is like the worst.
3 and 4. That's A-okay. That's just smoke, but it's also a hotspot.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saved Donovan.
Donovan is
Donovan
safe.
is safe. Then I'll come help you with the fire on my next turn if we make it.
If we make it to the next
we
turn.
will. We will. We're fine.
2 and 6. That's
fine.
absolutely fine.
That's fine.
But we do need to roll for a victim. 5 and 1. We will follow the arrows. There.
I'm going to want to see who it is.
You accidentally left that person behind. Alright, I'm going to take the drive action, which costs 2. I'm going to drive over to here, so I'm in this area. I'm going to roll the dice to fire the dart gun. And And this one needs to flip, so it's in that quadrant, so it's a 5, and this one is okay, so it would fire there, it would get rid of all 3 of this fire. I can re-roll either one or both dice, so I could re-roll this, but I might get a 4. So I don't think it's really worth it. This is a pretty good one. This goes, this goes, this goes, and this goes. That area is a bad area that we kind of need to fix considerably. Then I'm going to resolve some fire. 1 and 2. That becomes fire, and that becomes flash over fire.
Fred's safe.
Fred's safe for now. Unless somebody opens that door. Fred, don't open the door! Stay in the bathroom, Fred! That's what giraffes sound like.
Really?
I'm a giraffe. Oh,
I don't know what to do.
I would just leave, honestly. I would find whoever the fire chief is, hand in your resignation papers, and just walk out. It's not worth it. You have a family. Go be with them. Building is a loss.
I have to get over here, but I'm just gonna go in this way.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
I know that didn't really do much, but
You're getting there. Just don't roll an 8. That's an 8. 5 and 8.
did it kill us?
No, we're A-okay because all of that surrounding there is already damaged.
So it doesn't do anything?
If you rolled any other number on the red die, that would have killed us.
So I just get fire there,
We
right?
just get fire there. Technically, we get fire outside, but it disappears at the end of the turn anyway, so it doesn't really matter. However, it is a hot spot, so you do have to roll again.
Oh, are you kidding?
Come on. Why are you rolling 8? I told you not to roll an 8. We get damage there. And we would get damage there, but we can't place it, so we are dead.
Damn it, I'm sorry.
I'll see what the rest of the point of interest were. So this guy, or whoever we turned over next,
A monkey!
would have been a monkey.
It's the petting zoo! And an unconscious guy!
Then we have Ted, who's wounded and asthmatic, so you cannot carry him through smoke. We would have a flare-up, which would just advance the fire. I do like a second advance fire turn. Alec, who is wounded, just a regular victim. Thomas, who is wounded, just a regular victim. Amelia, who is lightly wounded, so she only costs 1 action point to lead. A draft, which closes all the doors in the room. Another draft, which closes all the doors in the room. Caitlin, who is lightly wounded. And smoke, which just causes smoke to build up. There you go. Apparently we had a lot of animals in that one. They were kind of badly shuffled.
You shuffled those ones.
Yeah, that's true.